Hi everyone, this is Ryan. I'm going to be playing a 10-minute game here on Lichess. It's a Sunday night in the middle of March, and we're all staying home in the United States here to try to combat this worldwide pandemic. So in the meantime, I thought I'd play a little chess at home. Okay, knight f3. Let's go for d5. Oh, that's an odd opening. I'm going to take that, and let's bring out the knight, try and hold that pawn. Makes a gambit out of it. Okay. That's definitely unusual, but it's. I'm gonna take it. Let's see about just getting some pieces active. Oh, I think he had an interesting shot there. Okay. Let's just try and get castled. I see a check here, but it's not useful yet. It doesn't. I don't see any tactical ideas that helps with. Okay, so I wonder if there's a sacrifice in the air here. Sacrificing here doesn't work because of the bishop, but I wonder if there's a sacrifice in the air. Let's just stay fairly tight. Okay. Let's get this knight out of here. That looks... Okay. I'm going to develop this piece. Just try and get my knights connected so that if takes, I can replace it immediately with another knight. Try and cut down on white's pressure a little bit. Hoping to catch up in development here so that I can just take advantage of my material advantage here. Okay, so that's definitely an issue. I'm gonna be able to recapture with my knight. So I'm gonna get castled. I would love to see knight takes here. Would love to see that because that just allows me to take there, clarify the position. My knight should easily be able to return to this post, and I don't have to worry about this problem piece anymore. If I'm forced, yeah, that's what I. If I was somehow forced to return that bishop to here, he could trade bishop for bishop, which would ruin this structure, and then this would be vulnerable and fall to the queen, and that I did not want. So this is much better. This clarifies the position for me a ton. I think I'm sitting very comfortably now. He's thinking, great, he got the bishop pair, and those bishops are looking pretty raking at my position there. But I think I can just bring the knight right back to where it was. Knight defends h7, knight attacks the queen. No harm, no foul. Well, except for that pawn falling. Lol. Yeah. Can I trap the queen in there somehow? Well, I can at least do this and force the light square bishop off. That's helpful to me. I can get this light square bishop off, which is a very good piece. Yeah. I'm looking at tactics around the idea that I don't, well, let's start with this. Gets my rook on an open file. It drives the queen back to this square. My goal is getting this rook here. That might trap the queen, actually. Yeah, that might trap the queen, actually. Yep. Okay, queen for rook. Looks like white's going to play on here. I think that nets me further material because this light square bishop was a good piece, but he does have, if I capture there, he doesn't need to retake immediately. He has some kind of interim rook to here because my queen is the only piece defending that knight. And I don't have something like check to jump the knight to, but it's good to, I don't think I'm yeah. Okay, well, where do I want my queen then? I like getting this pawn rolling, supporting these two pawns here. Let's see if I can. That keeps control of these two squares. It keeps the knight out of this side. It keeps the bishop out from getting into a more active diagonal. That's great because that helps at least get one of the rooks off. Now he's forced to have one of the rooks come off. Yeah, that does look pretty good, but I don't think it's enough. I think after I back up here, I think everything's fine. I could have pushed the pawn too, to be honest. No, I could not have pushed the pawn. He could have just taken the pawn, because if I take back, he would have taken the queen was overloaded. Yeah. Let's get my knight more centralized. Hits the bishop. Just looking to trade down as much material as I can, because I'm up material, and I think I'd have a winning endgame. Let's see, I can activate this bishop like this. Puts pressure on these pawns, which may fall off shortly. Okay. Knight's hitting this. It's also hitting the rook. Let's take that pawn. Again, hitting the rook, also hitting this twice with the bishop and the knight. Let's move the knight, because I don't want to stay in some pin where the bishop ends up getting extra pressure on that pawn. Yeah, let's just take there. Okay, he resigns. Okay, cool. So enjoyed that. We can take a walk back through it real quick. Yeah, this is just an unusual opening that I think gives away a pawn in the beginning for no reason. He got a lot of development out of it, and I'm not sure that I made the best use of that extra material. I think he got more initiative than I wanted in that opening, but I was able to push him back a little bit, get coordinated, and this was a mistake. He really should not have captured this. He should have just let me suffer here, because I can't pull this bishop back to here without the capture, the recapture, and then this pawn falling from the queen. So this is a really ugly placement for my bishop, and allowing me to trade it off was just a mistake. Yeah, and I think it was tough after that. I just had a gain in material, and then he dropped the queen after this. So thank you very much, and see you next time.